Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. This is Henry and today is Friday, November 4th. The time is around 1:20 a.m. GMT. So today we are looking at the chart of the dollar index. This is a 45 minutes chart. We can see the dollar index continues to rally on the upside, and we can see it ended with 4 in the form of a DXY. You can see in the lower degree here is the Y. And then from here we should start the wave 5 already to the upside, and wave 5 should be subdivided into 5 waves. So now we should be ending 1 2 3 4 5. So once we finish this wave 5 in the minute degree in the black color here, that should end with 1 in the minor degree, right? Once we finish 5 in black, we should end 1 in red. Then we should get 2 3 4 5 again before we finish up this with 5 in blue. Okay, so the idea here is as long as we stay above 109, we may continue to see for the upside. You see the arrow is turning up in black, not green, and the reason for that is if we zoom out, let's say we zoom out into the 4 hour, and I will be placing the Y in the 4 here, so keep in mind the position here in the 4 hour time frame. So if I switch on the 4 hour, this is the Y and the 4, right? So it's just a zoom out version here, and I can copy a couple more here from the 45 minutes chart and transfer it here. 1 2. So what we are looking at here is we're looking to finish a 5 waves in this black degree here. Then once that completes, that should complete 1 in red, right? So it should be something like this. 1 more push, 3 in red, 4 5, okay, and that should be ending 1 here. Okay, now we can sort of work it back. If we know this is Y and 4, we want to find out where's the W and the X in red. So you can see from the high here, September 28, this looks a very clear 3 swing. So this is telling us a lot of things. This is telling us that dollar index is bullish, right? Dollar index is, so anybody that is calling a top in the dollar index, well, if it is topping out, the decline from here shouldn't be 3 swing, it should be 5 waves. Not only it is 3 swing, but if you measure the extension, there is no extension at all. I mean, even the third leg does not hit the 100%, so it's very weak. A impulse, usually the third leg will go to 1.618 extension. This is a clear 3 swing and 100% extension, basically, more or less, right? So that tells us that the higher degree trend still remains bullish in the dollar index. Now the reason that we can see the arrow is black turning up, because if we look at it here, yes, we did get 3 years pullback, and yes, we rally again, but at this point, unless, okay, so first of all, let's complete the WX. So I mean, this is quite straightforward. The location of the WX, if you know this is Y4, you can figure out where's the WX, and you can figure out where's we are with 3 here, right? So you get a 3 swings pullback, now starting with 5 until we break above the previous peak again. We do not have a green stem here or green arrow, right? And the reason is always because until it breaks above here, we can do what we call a double correction. A double correction will look like this: 1 2, and then you got a bigger 3 swing, like 3 swing again down, but it's a bigger 3 swing, right? So this is your first 3 swing, and then this is your second bigger 3 swing. Now, so this count then can be labeled as an ABC. It fails, go down again and do a bigger double correction, right? So that's the reason why the arrow is still black. But one thing we can basically understand from this structure here is that this is still bullish. And why do we say that? Because this leg is a clear 3 swing. It is bullish. A bearish instrument is not going to show us a 3 swing like this with only 100% extension on the third leg. Okay, so for now, the forecast that we have is always the most aggressive forecast in the direction of the trend, because the trend is the king. So like, instead of I could have show you, oh, we're gonna sell off again. Okay, for some reason, if I'm bearish the dollar index for one reason or another, if I'm biased subjectively, I can tell you it's gonna do double, and there's nothing wrong with that forecast. But why not? So why would I call it completed, and now it's starting the leg higher, even though we don't have the confirmation yet? What's the confirmation? Confirmation is a break above here that will confirm this is finished, the correction. And the reason is we always forecast the most aggressive count in the direction of the trend. We don't have any bias in the market. We just follow what the market is telling us, right? No bias at all, just purely price action, and always forecasting the most aggressive count, right? The most aggressive count in the direction of the trend. Trend is bullish, as evidenced by the move down. It's only 3 swing. Not only that, just take a look at the daily and or weekly, and then anybody that says this is bearish, then I cannot really say anything about it, because look at this. So this is clearly bullish. There's no question, no argument, this is bullish, right? So that's why we always take the most aggressive count in the direction of the trend, because that's always going to give us a higher probability to be right. And now we understand that as long as we have not broken above the peak, we can always do double. We understand that. So that's why we implement green tag, blue box, and so on, because green tag, blue box is giving us a higher probability that if we buy or sell there, we should be able to get some sort of reaction, even though it doesn't extend to the target we want, but at least some sort of reaction can happen. Like for example, the first 3 swings here, we'll get some sort of reaction, right? We'll get a reaction because we trade in the direction of the trend. So most of the time we will have a higher probability to be right, because if the trend is higher, pullback is always going to be in 3 swing or 7 swing. So you get 3 swing here, rally again, and so on. So it is important to trade always at the what we call extreme area, instead of like looking at the 1 hour, knows nothing about anything, and then trying to chase every single swing that we see in the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so that's the idea here. For the updates on dollar index or any other forex, commodities, stock, ETF, cryptos, you feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial, and the link is in the description of the video for new clients. All right, so I'll see you all again next time. Have a nice day, everyone.